Okay, welcome everybody. So glad to see you here and so glad to see Lois showed up. Hey, Lois, and everybody else for being here. We're so glad that you're here. And I want to acknowledge you for taking a few minutes out of your evening because I know that this is your time and your time is so precious. So thanks for being here. Tonight, we are going to talk about the Redox Gold, and we have several people that are going to share their experiences that they've had with it. So it has been out in the market with people actually using the Redox Gold for since January 9th. So just over a month, we have had this new technology, the new Redox Gold out there. And the text messages I've been receiving, the posts I've been seeing, even just the little teeny sample that I forgot my little sample, but just the little teeny sample of this that I've been handing out to people. I get text messages like, you could not believe. It has just been so great. And the main reason, I'll just tell you right to begin with, is it is targeted soothing relief. It de-stresses. It lessens physical stress from overuse or overexertion. It combats discomfort and tension. It eases feelings of strain and tightness. It relaxes. It soothes. You massage it deeply to soothe before or after exercises. This gel is the key to faster recovery and getting you back doing the things that you love most. You apply it anywhere, anytime for quicker recovery after overexertion, and it helps you to move easy, live freely with applying this Redox Gold. And what is in it is elemental gold, natural and pure, chemical free of dyes, additives, or strong scents. That's all chemical free. It's safe, it's effective, it's fragrance free, it's residue free, and it is safe for sensitive skin. There are the redox signaling molecules that are in there, and this does not compare to our Renew 28. The Renew 28 is just the redox signaling molecules that they have put in there at the level that they had before. And it is for skin lift, tuck, tightening. It is for any skin problem that you have, that you apply the Renew 28. And you can put the Renew 28 close to or on even like burns, cuts, open like wound things. It's safe. The Redox Gold is different. You do not want to put this on any open wound, no cuts, nothing that is open. That is not what this is for. And we had Scott Aldred on our call, just a few weeks back, and he confirmed that for us. And he said, yes, this is different. This works on muscles and tension and joints and ligaments, all of those things. The gold is the catalyst that penetrates the redox signaling molecules at the level that they are in here, which is totally different than the level of redox signaling molecules in Renew 28, or even in the drink that we have, or even in the serum. The level is different, and it is a different consistency altogether. So this is a whole new product, even though it's kind of in the same tube as the Renew 28. So I wanted to differentiate that a little bit before we started talking about it. And just know that when you are applying this Redox Gold and massaging it in your skin, that's what makes the gold flakes actually be the catalyst to take that targeted relief, repair, and recovery to those cells that are compromised. You rub this in, and it is not a Band-Aid. It is not like a temporary relief. It is not, we're not claiming that it is a temporary relief. We are saying that it is targeted, and it goes in and it finds the cells that are damaged, that it will increase the glutathione by 270% in damaged cells. And then it increases the glutathione in just regular cells that are healthy by 70%. So that's a little technical, a little more than you needed to know, but some of you have medical minds out there, and some of you are following kind of the glutathione little industry thing that's going on right now, that people are going into doctors and getting injections of glutathione. They're getting pills with glutathione in them. They're all of these extra things. This helps your body create that glutathione itself inside your own cells, just helping them to perform at the highest level of function that they are supposed to perform at. Okay, so this, if you think about that, that's why we can say it goes in and it is fast acting. It gives relief. It repairs and recovers quickly. So I had my friend over here just the other day, and she broke her foot, and oh, she's had so much problems with this foot, and was in a boot and has been through therapy, and now she's in a special shoe, and she can't stand on her foot for very long. And literally, she was at my house for about 5 hours helping me. And it was so sore, and I just said, here, let's rub it down with this. And so she took it home, she rubbed it down, and she texted me just a little bit later, and she just said, I cannot believe the relief. I cannot believe. And she says, I'm going to be a good testimonial for you. And she says, so I'm going to try it tomorrow night when my foot is really hurting and da 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 da. And I was like, no, don't wait for that. You can put it on right now, again and again and again, because the more you use it when you've had something like that and you've got so many damaged cells, the faster it will work. So thank you so much for being here and for trying this. And I know several of you have had this, and I've asked you to share your experience that you have been having. I just want to know, Amy, you just open your camera when you're ready. Are you ready? Okay. I know Amy's got a lot of stuff going on tonight, and so I wanted to give her a chance to go first if she was ready. So thanks for sharing tonight, Amy.
Yes, thank you so much. And thank you for letting me go first. It's actually a lull in the crazy right now, and I'm grateful. So, I haven't had a chance to use it too much, but my dad and three of my kids have. So they're all very quick and short testimonials. So if it's okay, I'm just going to share all of them. So when I first got it from Lorianne, and this was back in January, I think it was like the day or the day after. I'm not sure. It was like very soon after I received it. My son, who is 12, he has some challenges, and he rides a special bus, special ed bus, and they had to stop very fast to avoid getting into an accident. And there's not seatbelts on the bus, obviously, and so he got hurt, and he was very upset when he got off the bus. And he was fine. Like there was nothing broken or anything, but he was hurting a lot, and you could already see where the owies were. And so I was like, hey, Eli, his name is Eli. I'm like, would you be willing to try this new Redox Gold? And I will tell you, he loves all of our ASEA products. He's one of my number one fans, number one, number two, something like that. My dad might be my number one fan. So anyway, he was all for trying it and was super excited that mom had something to help him. And so we applied it and rubbed it in, and it was almost immediate relief for him, and he was really upset. So super grateful. We did have to apply it a couple of times because it was quite the owie. I'm not sure how to say it and stay in compliance, so I'm sorry, but I think you guys can maybe picture in your mind getting into an accident similar to an accident, but not. I mean, obviously, he came off of his seat and fell on a hard bar. So anyway, that was testimonial number one. He was like, it helped him so much. Then my other son, just older than him, he's 15. He he's doing weightlifting as a class at school, and he had overexerted himself, and his wrists were hurting, and his ankles. His wrists, he put it on and applied it, and he said it felt better, pretty much instantly. The ankles, he was um, sorry, not right now, buddy. He actually was not able to sleep because it was hurting so bad. And so, buddy, mom's on the phone. Can you be quiet? Not right now. Sorry. Um, anyway, so he was not able to sleep and it was keeping him up. And so I was like, hey, why don't you try that Redox Gold? And he's like, okay. And it allowed him to find the relief that he was looking for, and it allowed him to go to sleep. So he was super excited and happy about that. My daughter, she is 17. All my kids, except for my littlest, that was just bothering me. Anyway, she had a sore on her arm. Again, I'm trying to stay in compliance. I'm not exactly sure how to say it, but she just had a spot on her arm that hurt really badly, possibly from one of her brothers. And I was like, well, hey, why don't you try the Redox Gold? And so she tried it, and it also helped her a lot. She was like very impressed that it helped so quickly because it was hurting quite a lot. Then my dad, he's taking all the products and he's doing so well, but he still has some joint pain, which I think I can say that, in his knees. And so he just tried this just like 2 days ago, and he told me, um, I asked him yesterday, and he said that he's like, wow, I think it really worked. And he was all excited and his eyes got big. He was just so happy. I mean, he's turning 80 on March 12th. And so obviously when you're that old, you're going to have some discomfort. And so he was super excited that this could potentially help with some of the other sore spots as well. So anyway, there's my 4 testimonials so far, and hopefully that makes sense and you guys understood what I was trying to get across. So
Yeah, it's so good, Amy. Thank you. Thank
yeah,
you for sharing that. That's what we're talking about with the fast relief. And it's like, if you can grab that and, put it on one of your kids so fast like that, and that they feel that comfort and that soothing
yes.
relief, like,
It
so
is such a blessing. Like, and the other products that we enjoy too, it's as a mom, it's so nice to have that as a go-to. Like, well, let's see if this works. And every time we have tried, even the other products, it has, and it's been amazing. And this is just one more tool in our toolkit of helping our family. And I'm so excited to share this with friends. Sorry, my camera. And friends and family, other family members too. So anyway, thank you so much for letting me share.
thanks for sharing, Amy. Okay, Lois, do you want to go next? And yes, Ginger.
Sure, I'll go next. So we had an incident a couple weeks ago with my daughter and I. We both went to the hospital at the same time. And one of the things I love about ASEA in general is that it allows us to show up for the people that we love and show up for ourselves. And when we are able to show up for ourselves, then we can do that for others. And I have something that causes me to fall down and hurt myself. and it's electrical activity in the body, and um, uh, discomfort and um, in my head. I guess I can say headaches. Can I say headaches? Headaches and nausea. Are those
Yeah.
allowed?
Well, you know, we don't make any claims that this cures, prevents, treats anything. So yes, there are a lot of things that you have got going on with those electrical impulses through your body and your head.
A lot of things going on. So we went to the hospital for her. She was having things going on in her face, and so we're there for her, and I have an episode, and
Oh, no.
so then we're at a children's hospital, and my husband is now being torn between, because I can't stay at the children's hospital.
Right,
What do I do? What do I do?
right.
And because of the tools that we have in our pocket, and the things that we've been doing, that the recovery time was so fast, I was able to sign myself out AMA and tell them we're here for my daughter. And they brought we had I knew we had the gold, and I had my brother bring it, and I put it on, and within 2 minutes it was like I didn't have it. Nothing had ever happened.
Wow.
And
Where did you massage it on?
I put it on the back of my neck and my forehead. And
Mhm.
for me, that was such a powerful moment, because I've not had any kind of experience like that before with any product.
Mhm.
And then to be able to focus on my daughter, who we were actually there for, huge.
And the muscles in her face had started to droop, right?
Yes. And so over the next week or so, we were putting that on her as well, and rotating that and the renew, because we realized that the gold was giving her lots of energy.
I've
And
heard that.
so
I
we
have
put
heard
it on, and she couldn't go to sleep. We had given it to her like in the afternoon, and she couldn't sleep all night.
Okay. So
And
good.
so we don't give our kids the gold past lunch, because they will not go to sleep.
Yeah, and everybody's different,
Yeah.
so you just have to do what, works for you, but yeah,
But that's just the kids. We don't have a problem with it.
right.
But yeah.
Oh man, Lois, that is so amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. I know you texted me and just said, I've got some great things to share now. It's like, we do not sign up for having great things to share, but we're so happy we have the gold, like Amy said, that tool in our tool belt.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me share.
Thanks, Lois. Katie, I don't know if this is a good time. If not, I can go to Ginger.
I should be able to jump on. Let me see if I can figure out. Okay. Hi. Let's see. I actually have a bunch of stories, even though I've only had it for like 6 weeks or something. Most recently, Utah had kind of like a week's worth of storm where it was storming like every day. And it's been just a weird dry winter. And so I haven't done very much snowboarding. I feel like I'm completely out of shape. Um, so I was going a lot and my legs were just fried. And so I was carrying sample tubes of the gold and putting it on in my car. I've been using it a lot on my neck. I did Friday, I did kind of a side country run, and then Sunday I did a back country run with my husband. Just takes a lot more time, a lot more work. Going through the trees is really hard, and the snow had gotten super heavy. And so, but I knew it was going to be a little challenging. So before we left, I covered my legs in the gold. And then when we got home, I put the gold on my legs again. And I haven't had like any soreness.
Wow.
And I've even taken a couple tumbles this last week, some little somersaults and stuff. And I feel like I could probably go to the chiropractor. And usually, when I am having these feelings where I'm like, oh, I probably should go, I it starts to build up and get to where I feel like it's disabling, or I have to take a pain pill, or I do have to go to the chiropractor. But I kind of feel like I've just been able to sort of like push through. Everything feels pretty good. I'm like, I'm pretty good right now. I just wait, whatever. I don't know.
Repair, recover, rebuild, repair, recover, rebuild.
I'll just wait. I feel good. And I've been using it with my kids and just, there's probably a bunch of things, but so far I'm pretty happy with it. For
That
sure.
is so awesome. And that brings out the athletic part of it because they really they wanted this for athletes so that their performance level could just really be taken to another level. That was the purpose of the ASEA in the beginning too. It wasn't being targeted for sick people, it was being targeted for athletes and that higher performance, like you said, the repair, recover, rebuild, repair. Yeah. So you are our star athlete, Katie.
It was pretty hard for me at 43 trying to trying to keep up, but it's fun.
Good job, girl. Thank you for sharing.
Thanks.
Okay, Ginger.
Well, like Katie, I've had several experiences, and not just me, but also family members. But recently, I've had two major experiences. Not me, but so my son Austin is a athlete, and the middle of his foot, and the ball of his foot he had major discomfort, and he came to me and said, I need you to rub this out. And I said, well, I will, but we're going to do it with gold. And 2 minutes, that's it. And
Wow.
he was like, wow. And I was like, wow, okay, we got something here. Um, because I've used other products, like the Renew 28, but it's not as fast acting.
It's
That
not
that was very tremendous. So, the other one is my husband, and I tried to get him on tonight, and he was a little
shy.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, I don't think so. I'm like, anyway, so I'm sharing his story. Last week we had meetings for 3 days, and they're pretty intense meetings, and you're sitting a lot and in boardrooms and different things. And we don't do that on a regular basis. We're farm ranchers, and we just don't sit in board meetings, but we do this 3 times a year. And we came home, and then we had 2 days worth of standing on our feet on concrete at the school serving concessions. And then we kind of rested yesterday, but then between last night and this morning, his back freaked out with spasms, major discomfort, and he's been r- hurting pretty bad this morning. So I had to be gone. So I massaged the gold in. We did that. We actually did that 3 times in 5 minutes, pretty good amount. And I really rubbed it down in the above the sacrum, the lumbar section is where he has trouble. And this has been ongoing for 27 years. And I said, I'm going to be gone. You need to continue to do this. And he has. And he was able to then get comfortable enough to sleep, which is really good because homeostasis, when you can get to that point, your body can also do that recovery. So the gold was helping him in the pain to get to a level of homeostasis and calm down. And he's doing much better tonight. But he just wouldn't get on here. So sorry about that. But that was huge because we've not had anything that has helped immediately for him in that area. So I'm super grateful.
Yeah, good job. Good job. And Ginger is a licensed massage therapist. So, you know, she's been using it on a lot of different things. And it even says on here that massage and soothing gel. So the key is to massage it in. And it's not just one of those things like you just put it on and leave it. You know, like even when I've been working on my shoulder, I've just been like putting it on, putting it on, putting it on, you know, with my neck. And I have to remind myself, this one is a massaging gel. Like you have to like work it in and get it in there. And a little goes a long ways, but don't be afraid to use a good amount. Don't be afraid of that.
I will agree. Massage it in. That's key for that activation. And I've noticed that with the gold, because Renew 28, you can let it sit there
Mm-hmm.
and then massage it in or massage or rub it in. But this, I can see why you would have to activate that by, you know, really massaging it in. So that's definitely a key point.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing,
You're
Ginger.
welcome. You're welcome.
I just have to add another little thing. The way I burned myself so bad. I don't use the curling iron to curl my hair much. My hair is pretty curly, but I had to fix some little thing and run out the door. And I got my finger stuck in between the latch and the curling iron. So you guys know what I'm talking about. It it was so fast and it took me a second to pull it out. So I hurried and poured some ASEA, the liquid, in a cup and stuck my finger in there. And as you know, they have increased the molecules even in our drink that we drink. They're saying people that used to drink 4 ounces can now drink 3 ounces. And so that's why they're selling it in a bundle of 4 bottles plus 2 bottles with a tube of Renew 28. That's that whole bundle. And you basically are getting the tube of Renew 28 for free. But so, and you can only get that if you are an associate or a customer and you have that on a subscription. The bundle you can add onto a subscription. That's just the ASEA drink and the Renew 28 gel. So I just thought, okay, they've increased the molecules in the ASEA. So I just poured it in a cup and stuck my finger in there so fast. Like it was sitting right there, right available. I got it in there. And it's sitting in there and I kept expecting that burn. You know how after the coolness goes away, the burn starts coming. And there wasn't any burn. There wasn't. And I kept it in there for quite a while because I knew it singed me really, really, really good. And then all of a sudden, I could just tell. It was just like, you know, go ahead, pull your finger out. And I pulled my finger out. There was nothing, just like a little indent. There was nothing there. So I really, but you have to do it fast. Like I took it, it burned. I stuck it in the ASEA in a little cup and kept it in there probably 15 minutes. It wasn't like I only kept it in there a couple minutes. I kept it in there a long time. So, and then I pulled it out and I thought, wow, they really have increased those molecules in there. When you're drinking it, you might not be seeing the effects because we don't see the effects of what it's doing inside our bodies, right? But now when you get to have something like that, you know it works. And that's what the Redox Gold is. So I just want to touch really quickly on the bundles have gone away, like that new promotion thing that ended on Friday. But now you can order like 4 tubes at a time with some of the little baby tubes to go with it. This is one time that I feel like that is so important for any of you that want to share it or do anything with the business. Being able to give people an experience, they will get an experience with that little baby tube. It is now added into some of the bundles that you can order. So you can go in there and look and see what's available. But let me just tell you the one little thing for those of you that are ordering $100 worth of product or 100 PV, I think it's a little bit more than $100. You add 1 tube of the gold to your subscription and your shipping is free. They're going to do that until May 1st. So if it's making it so much easier to just get this and get it at a good price. So that is a great deal to be able to do that. And then they're doing this thing called 12 plus 6. What they're talking about in the business aspect of it is you place an order, that can be your order for the month. And then you get these tubes that you can share with people and help them to become customers or retail customers or associates, whatever it is. And it really will increase your business and increase the ability for you to have a growing business. They've got numbers like you can make $800 with doing it a certain way, getting enough customers. The really key point that I want you to know is this is something now you can share on social media. You can say the words fast acting, you can say it works, you can say because that's all been cleared. You can say it's targeted, it de-stresses, it lessens physical stress from overuse and overexertion, it eases feelings of strain and tightness. You massage it deeply, soothe it before and after exercise. We've had all the testimonials telling us what it does. So, and it's much easier now. You can just put a link and retail customers can buy it through your links. And it doesn't have to be a big deal. It really has become something so easy. People are building an entire business just on this. There's more information about that. If you want to have more information, just let me know. You can send me a message or, anybody that's on this Zoom, send them a message, a text, whatever, call the company. They will be able to share where you find all the business information. There have been emails that have gone out that have links with great little videos and pictures and all those things that can help you know how to share the Redox Gold. But like I always say, you put the humanness to this and we share the experiences that each one of us are having, and you can't help but help people because you want to be able to give comfort and relief, and that's how we can do it with this. So thanks everybody for being here and for sharing this few moments with us. If any of you have questions, I'm happy to stay on for a few minutes. If you need to go, I totally understand, but I am open for questions if you have any questions.
May I ask a question?
Sure. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, good to see you. And everybody else too. So I sent the video of Hunter to my sister-in-law, and the
Thanks for everybody sharing their testimonials and for being able to be together for these last few weeks in learning about this. And I just want to say good night to every one of you, or wherever you are in the world, or whenever you're listening to this. And just know that we're here to answer any questions you might have. You can leave that in the comments, and make sure to follow up with any of these people that are on this video. They can help you in whatever country you are that you're watching this from, because we are here to help people get that relief from and the de-stressing in your body and the soothing and the relaxing of all your muscles and tendons and joints, give us a call or leave a comment and one of us will get back to you. Thanks. Bye.